Essential Pillars of Personal Development, Jim Rohn. Introduction. Jim Rohn, often called the father of modern personal development, was renowned for his persuasive insights and timeless wisdom. These pillars are not mere concepts. They are actionable frameworks that, when understood and applied, can transform one's philosophy, habits, and results. This comprehensive treatise explores 9 of Rohn's most vital pillars in detail, illustrating how they interconnect and how you can incorporate each into your life. Whether you're launching your first business, striving for greater professional heights, or simply seeking a richer, more meaningful existence, these pillars provide a roadmap grounded in time-tested truths. Personal philosophy. At the heart of Jim Rohn's teachings lies the conviction that your personal philosophy is the greatest determining factor in how your life works out. A philosophy is more than a collection of beliefs. It's the lens through which you perceive reality. If your philosophy is flawed or incomplete, your actions and outcomes will reflect that. Rohn urged individuals to deliberately craft a philosophy centered on growth, responsibility, and possibility. Awareness and ownership. The first step is to become aware of your current beliefs. What stories do you tell yourself about your capabilities, your future, or your circumstances? Write these down, then challenge negative or limiting beliefs by examining their evidence and origin, choosing constructive beliefs. Rohn advocated adopting beliefs that foster progress. For instance, instead of "I can't do this," choose with effort and guidance, "I can learn to do this." Gradually, your actions align with these empowering tenets. Continuous revision. A robust personal philosophy is not static. Schedule regular self-reflection, perhaps quarterly or with major milestones, to refine and update your beliefs based on new experiences and learning. By nurturing a philosophy rooted in possibility and personal responsibility, you lay the groundwork for every other pillar. Goal setting and planning. Goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. There's no telling what you can do when you believe in them. And there's no telling what will happen when you act upon them. Rohn famously proclaimed, "Goals give direction and purpose, like a compass guiding you through life's complexities." The power of clarity. Vague wishes produce vague results. Effective goals are smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of get fit, aim for lose 15 pounds by October 1st through strength training thrice. Weekly and controlled nutrition. Written and reviewed. Rohn insisted on writing down goals. This act externalizes intention, making it more concrete. Place them where you see them daily, on a mirror, a phone screen, or a journal. Backward planning. Start with the end in mind, then work backwards. Identify milestones and smaller objectives that pave the way. Adaptability. Market shifts, personal circumstances, and insights may necessitate goal adjustments. Periodic reviews. Monthly or quarterly, ensure relevancy and maintain momentum. Goals, when coupled with disciplined planning, become the engine that drives progress. Discipline and consistency. Talent without discipline is like an unlit lamp. Its potential is wasted. Jim Rohn frequently emphasized that discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Daily rituals. Identify key daily habits that align with your goals, be it reading, exercise, or prospecting clients. Rohn recommended starting small. Even 5 minutes of focused activity daily can snowball into significant gains over time. The compound effect. Consistent, small actions compound into substantial results. Just as saving $1 daily multiplies into significant wealth over the years, disciplined habits yield transformative progress when viewed in the long term. Accountability mechanisms. Engage an accountability partner, coach, or digital tool to track progress. Rohn believed accountability sharpens focus and boosts follow-through by fostering self-discipline and consistently executing small tasks. You create an unstoppable force that drives you toward your goals, even when motivation wanes. Attitude and mindset. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. Rohn taught. A positive mindset does not negate challenges. It equips you to face them constructively. Awareness of self-talk. Monitor your inner dialogue. Replace defeatist thoughts, "I can't handle this," with empowering reframes, "I will find a way." Gratitude practice. Daily reflection on blessings, no matter how small, shifts focus from scarcity to abundance. Rohn recommended starting each morning by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Visualization. Spend time visualizing desired outcomes vividly. Gauge all senses. See the setting, hear the applause, feel the accomplishment. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for success, cultivating an empowering attitude, fortifies you against setbacks, and fosters resilience. Time management and productivity. Everyone has the same 24 hours, but how we use them makes all the difference. Rohn's teachings on time management hinge on treating time as the most precious resource. Prioritization. The law of forced efficiency. You cannot do everything. Select vital tasks that deliver the highest impact. Prioritize high-value activities, like deep work on your biggest goals, over low-value distractions. The power of a schedule. Block out your week in advance. Allocate specific time slots for goal-driven work, rest, and personal activities. Rohn stressed the importance of guarding your schedule as you would a precious asset. Task batching. Group. Similar tasks, emails, calls, and content creation to minimize context switching. Avoiding time wasters. Identify habitual distractions, social media, unnecessary meetings, and set boundaries. Use tools like website blockers or do not disturb. Modes. Effective time management multiplies your output and affords the freedom to pursue deeper growth activities. Continuous learning and self-education. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune, Rohn asserted. He was an avid reader, often recommending at least 30 minutes of reading daily. Diverse inputs. Balanced professional. Literature, biographies, classics, and emerging thought leadership. Cross-disciplinary learning, economics, psychology, philosophy, fuels creativity and innovation. Applied learning, implement insights promptly. If you learn a new sales technique, test it in your next conversation. Reflection on results deepens. Mastery, mentorship, and modeling. Seek mentors, attend seminars, and study successful individuals. Rohn advised modeling the behaviors, habits, and mindsets of those you admire by committing to lifelong learning. Remain adaptable in a rapidly evolving world and unlock new opportunities. Associations and relationships. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, Rohn famously said. The company you keep influences your beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. Choose wisely. Seek associations with people who elevate you. Those who challenge you to grow, hold high standards, and possess positive mindsets. Mastermind groups. Rohn popularized the concept of mastermind alliances, intimate groups of peers who meet regularly to support, challenge, and hold each other accountable. Giving and service. Relationships flourish when founded on genuine care and value exchange. Offer help, share resources, and celebrate others' successes. Strong, uplifting. Relationships accelerate your growth trajectory and provide support during adversity. Health, energy, and lifestyle. Even the greatest achievements ring hollow if health and well-being are neglected. Rohn taught that personal development encompasses the physical domain as well. Balance nutrition, eat whole, nutrient-dense foods. Limit processed sugars and alcohol. Remember Jim's admonition? Those who think they have no time for bodily exercise will sooner or later have to find time for illness. Regular exercise. Aim for a mix of cardiovascular, strength, and flexibility training. Exercise not only boosts physical health, but also mental clarity and emotional resilience. Rest and recovery. Prioritize quality sleep. Establish wind-down routines, reading, meditation, to signal to your body it's time to recharge. By stewarding your health, you maintain the energy and vitality necessary to pursue all other pillars effectively. Contribution and legacy. Rohn believed that true fulfillment arises not from taking, but from giving. Giving is better than receiving because giving starts the receiving process, he said. Acts of service, volunteer time, share knowledge, or mentor others. These acts enrich your life and build social capital. Financial stewardship. Allocate a portion of your earnings to causes that align with your values. Rohn encouraged tithing or philanthropic giving as a discipline of generosity. Legacy building. Consider how your actions today shape the world you leave behind. Document lessons, craft a mission statement, and invest in relationships that endure. Beyond your lifetime, focusing on contribution transforms success into significance. Ensuring your impact resonates far beyond your individual achievements. Conclusion. Rohn's essential pillars of personal development weave together philosophy, action, and service into a cohesive path toward a fulfilling life. By cultivating an empowering personal philosophy, setting and pursuing clear goals, practicing discipline, and managing time wisely, you unlock the engine of progress.